FPL. It is Sheriff Dog the Destroyer. Now, see, ladies and gentlemen, I have finally got away from being the fake me. And see, everybody wonders why I'm coming out here calling out all the fake people in the FPL. They all know who they are. You all by this point know who they are. I don't need to name them names. But see, we've got a busy weekend. We have FPL Night of Champions, FPL Slammiversary, FPL Great American Bash, and the FPL ever so interesting Forbidden Door. Now, see, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, it is time that the FPL finally sees the real me, and it will be shown this weekend. Destruction, chaos, and havoc. As the leader of the Call of the Kaiju, I will show the real monster. Because see, this week, Night of Champions, I go up against Pushino. Now see, Pushino, you come out here, you be the real you. You be who you really are. And I won't have a problem with you. We will go toe to toe. We will go to war. But all I will say is, you will have to go 200 miles an hour. Find your way through the gears. Figure out how to push into fifth gear and not grind your gears and hit the wall. Because see, Pushino, if you don't, at Night of Champions, while you're hitting that wall, I am going to drive through you with a NASCAR driver, and I am going to take you on one of the most destructive trips through Victory Lane when I pick you up on my shoulders and I drop you face first on the mat. Now we go to Slammiversary. I don't know who I will face at FPL Slammiversary, but whoever it is, again, you better find your way to be able to go 200 miles an hour through this whole match. Find your way through fourth gear, get into fifth gear, and push past me, because the same is going to happen to you. Then, Great American Bash. We have a trios, the Call of the Kaiju against the three-way. The fake Scott, his fake mystical wife, Red, and their middle love partner, Bane the Bissa. Now see, it don't matter whoever is across that ring is going to have to continue to push. But see, the night, that weekend ends with FPL Forbidden Door. Forbidden Door, we go. We go to war against a group of frauds, against the fakest of fakes in this business. You have Fraud Rush with their fake heroes. You have Fraud Rush led by their fake king, the false king, CT, the sliding snake of the FPL. Then you have two people unknown to the FPL. One, I don't even know who he is. I look forward to seeing him in the ring. But see, the fact that he's already teaming with Fraud Rush is not a good sign for him. So he's already got a mark on his resume. I think it's Matt Lopez. I could be wrong. He's not important. That's the problem. When you team up with Fraud Rush, you're not important. He must be friends of Will Colts or something like that, or Atlas Kiamas, one of them fake heroes. So he's got a bad mark on him already. But FPL, let me introduce you to a man that I know very well. A man who has not been able to withstand the NASCAR driver. I've drove through him time and time again and pinned him in the middle of that ring. 1, 2, 3. He calls himself Ahmad, the Egyptian, the hero of his people. But this man is a fake and a fraud. This man has not been able to take down the NASCAR driver, the one and only Sheriff Dog the Destroyer, or as he knows me as, and many of you know me as, who have seen me outside of the FPL, the Destroyer, James Davenport. Now see, I'm willing to team up with a man that I really, really don't like much of. I've shook his hand after I beat him at WrestleMania in Watson Rules. Supreme Rock, you and the Gaffer have teamed well with that fake hero, Scott. But bring the real Supreme Rock, the one I know who can bring destruction, chaos, and havoc. The one I know who can cause destruction at the fullest. The one I brought to become a force when he was a member of the Strays. Bring that Supreme Rock to Forbidden Door, because when we step to the fake group that stands across from us, I need everybody at their real. I need everybody to go full kaiju. So that means, Supreme, I need you to find that inner monster, that inner kaiju. Because CCT, you brought in Ahmad the Egyptian to team with you guys, and it might be your downfall. Because CCT, even though you took me out with that chair shot and gave me the win, I know why you did it. Because you were afraid to be able to go toe to toe with me. And see, anarchy in the arena is going to be nothing but a war. So ladies and gentlemen, we're going to draw the square in the dirt. And the home gang is the entirety of the arena. So when we go to war with the fakes in this business, be ready. Because I'm coming to take out each and every fake in this business. So if you can't prove yourself to what you say you are in my crosshairs. If you can't prove to be a hero, if you can't prove to be a devil, if you can't prove to be who you are, You are nothing more than a fake in this business, and I will go toe to toe with each and every one of you. So FPL, be ready, because the destroyer has arrived, and I'm coming to take out each and every person. Now, see, ladies and gentlemen, my crusade for that Canadian championship that Scott so tightly holds because he's afraid he's going to lose it. That's still in my eyesight. That's still in my crosshairs. That's still the end goal. And I will get there. But see, Scott, hold on to it through Broken Nerd or CT. Because either one of them, I will take out. CT is a snake sliding around the FPL. He is a false king. Broken Nerd is just a man who jumps from group to group. And I've done that too, but hey, at least when I do it, I make it interesting. Just like when I destroyed Symphony of Destruction. When I destroyed the Strays. See, at least when I leave a group, I destroy them. You just go from one to the other. And then you go and join FBU. One thing about them is at least they're consistent on who they are. They're just a bunch of bastards. I'll be seeing you guys around too. But FPL, this weekend is all about war. This weekend is all about destruction, chaos, and havoc. This is all about me starting my crusade of taking the fakes and pushing them to become them real selves. Because if they don't, they will fall from the graces of the FPL. So ladies and gentlemen, be ready to go 200 mile an hour. Be ready to withstand the NASCAR driver. Ahmad, that's for you. Can you withstand another NASCAR driver? Can you withstand your body being broken in half? So ladies and gentlemen, enjoy the ride.